Thank you for listening to CoffeePod. For more information and resources, visit www.coffeepodpodcast.com. CoffeePod is produced by Rhonda Raxter, all rights reserved. Join us as we brew up conversations about the highs, lows, and everything in between of life's journey. We explore personal growth, relationships, career navigation, mental well-being, and the art of finding meaning in the everyday. Grab your favorite mug and let's navigate this thing called life together, one episode at a time. Welcome to CoffeePod, the podcast where we spill the beans on life and all the things we go through. I'm your host, Rhonda, and this is your safe place to explore, learn, and connect. Grab your favorite mug and let's dive in. Today, we're diving into something we all live through, life, in all its messy, unpredictable, beautiful, heartbreaking, hilarious forms. So wherever you are, whether you're walking the dog, driving to work, curled up under the covers, I just want you to know you're not alone. Life has its wild rhythm, doesn't it? One moment you're on top of the world, and the next, well, you're not even sure where the world went. We all go through it. Those mountaintop days where the sun hits just right and everything feels possible. And then those days where the weight of it all makes it hard to even get out of bed. And you know what? Both are okay. Sometimes we feel pressure to always be fine. But here's your gentle reminder. You don't always have to be fine all the time. It's okay to have days off. It's okay to feel lost. It's okay to not know what comes next. When was the last time you really checked in with yourself? Let's take a second to do that just now. If you can, close your eyes, breathe in, hold it, now let it go. Ask yourself, how am I really? No need to fix anything in this moment. Just notice. That's enough. I've learned that growth rarely feels good in the moment. It's awkward, it's painful, it's full of moments where you think, am I doing this right? But here's the thing. You're becoming. Every experienced, good, bad, confusing is shaping you. Think about a time in your life when everything felt like it was falling apart, and yet somehow later on it made sense or brought you somewhere better or made you stronger. Growth doesn't always announce itself. It often whispers. It sneaks in through heartbreak, mistakes, endings, and suddenly you're someone who survived, someone wiser, someone deeper. You don't have to rush your growth. You don't have to prove your progress. You're allowed to simply be. Let's talk about people for a bit. Relationships, friendships, family, love. Sometimes the greatest joy in life and sometimes the deepest pain. Some people come into our lives and stay, some leave, some we outgrow, and some outgrow us. That hurts, doesn't it? It's okay to mourn the loss of a relationship, even if it ended for good reasons. Even if you were the one who ended it. And setting boundaries, that's hard too. Especially when you're someone who loves deeply, who gives a lot. But boundaries are love. Boundaries say, I respect you and I also respect me. So if you're struggling with people pleasing or guilt or loneliness, I see you. You are not too much. You are not too sensitive. You are worthy. Let's talk about seasons. Life comes in waves and seasons, just like nature. There's a time to bloom, a time to rest, a time to shed, a time to root down deep. If you're in the winter season right now, where things feel cold or still or empty, remember, winter isn't the end. It's part of the cycle. Spring comes. So let's not rush our seasons. Let's honor them. What season are you in right now? And what might it be teaching you? Of care, even from yourself. Sometimes we need to begin again. After the loss, after the job ends, after the move, after the dream didn't work out. Starting it again can feel terrifying, but also freeing. This is no age limit on reinvention, no deadline on healing. You're allowed to rewrite the story as many times as you need. What's something you've been thinking about starting over with? A habit, a relationship, a dream? You don't have to take a huge leap. Just tiny steps is enough. A whisper of courage. You've made it this far. That's proof you can keep going. Sure thing. This episode is meant to feel like a warm, open, and non-judgmental conversation, just like sitting down for a deep chat with a friend over coffee. Welcome back. to the Coffee Pod, a safe place for real talk, big feelings, and gentle reflection. I'm your host, Rhonda, and I'm so glad you're here. Whether you're curled up with your favorite cup on a walk or driving through your day, this space is just for you. No judgment, no pressure, just truth, warmth, and heart. Today we're talking about life. Not the picture perfect filter version, but the real one. The beautiful, messy, complex, sometimes painful, sometimes magical journey we're all walking. The things we face, the stuff we don't always talk about, and the gentle reminders that you're not alone. So get comfy and let's talk. Life doesn't come with a manual, does it? We're all just figuring it out as we go, trying to balance expectations, dreams, relationships, and responsibilities. We get it right, sometimes we stumble, and sometimes we fall flat on our face. But here's the thing, that's okay. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are simply living. And that in itself is a brave thing to do. I want you to know that it's okay to not have it all together. None of us do. Even if it looks like it on the outside, behind every smile is a story. Behind every strong person is someone who's had to be. Let's talk about the weight we carry, the things people don't always see. Maybe it's anxiety, grief, a heartbreak you haven't told anyone about. Maybe you're exhausted from trying to be strong for everyone else. Or maybe you're just tired and you don't know why. You are not weak for feeling it. You are not dramatic. You are human. Let me say that again. You are human. And human means we carry things, memories, regrets, hopes, fears, and sometimes we carry too much. So I want to remind you here and now, you're not allowed to set things down. I'm sorry, you're allowed to set things down. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to say, this is too much, and still be worthy of love and kindness. We spend so much time waiting for the big wins, the huge milestones. But what if we started celebrating the little victories too? Got out of bed today. That's a win. Sometimes that's hard to do, and that's okay. Drank water, reached out to a friend, took a shower, said no when you needed to. Win, win, win. You don't need to climb a mountain to be proud of yourself. Some days just breathing through the storm is an act of courage. Here at CoffeePod, we celebrate it all. Every step, no matter how small, is part of the journey, and you are doing better than you think. Change can be hard. Sometimes it's exciting, sometimes it's terrifying, sometimes it's both. Maybe you've lost something recently, a relationship, a job, a version of yourself you once knew, or maybe you're stepping into something new of yourself in unknown and it feels uncomfortable. That's normal. Growth often feels like breaking before it feels like blooming. You don't have to have it figured out today. You don't need all the answers. Just keep showing up. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. You survived every hard day so far, and that counts for something. This is your gentle reminder that whatever you're going through, you are not alone. There are people out there who care, people who will sit with you in silence, people who would hold space for your story, just like we're doing right here, right now. If you're listening to this and you felt unseen, unheard, or unworthy, I see you. And I want you to know you matter. Your feelings are valid, and there's still so much good ahead. Even when it's dark, even when it's quiet, hope is not gone. Sometimes it just whispers. Let's take a moment to just be. Close your eyes if you can. Inhale deeply, hold it, and exhale slowly. You made it through this time. You showed up for yourself. That is enough. This thing called life, it's messy, unpredictable, and sometimes really hard, but it's also beautiful, and you are a beautiful part of it. Keep being kind to yourself. Keep showing up, even on the hard days. And remember, you've got a seat at this table always. Thanks for spending this time with me. I hope you leave this space feeling a little lighter, a little less alone. If this episode spoke to you, feel free to share it with someone who might need to hear it too. And as always, come back anytime. CoffeePod will be here with warmth, truth, and no judgment. Take care of yourself. You are loved. In future episodes, I'd love to hear from you in your stories, your questions, your Me Too moments. If there's something you'd like to share, something you're going through or have gone through, I'd love to hold space for that here. This podcast isn't just mine, it's ours. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a few journal prompts. No pressure to answer them all at once, just something to sit with whenever you feel ready. Number 1, what am I carrying right now that feels heavy? Number 2, when was the last time I gave myself credit for something? Number 3, what does rest look like for me? Number 4, in this season of my life, what am I learning about myself? Number 5, what would I say to a friend who felt the way I feel right now? Remember, there's no right or wrong way to journal, just your truth, however it shows up. Before we wrap up, I just want to say this. You're doing better than you think. You are worthy of rest. You are allowed to be a work in progress. You are never alone, not here. So here's a little toast from me to you, to all the chapters we've lived, to the ones still unwritten, to holding on and letting go, to choosing softness in a hard world. Thank you for being here with me today on CoffeePod. Take what you need, leave the rest, and come back anytime. I'm Rhonda, and I'll be here waiting with a warm mug and an open heart. Until next time, be kind to yourself. Be very, very kind to yourself.